much does your husband earn? I don't know. How much does your wife earn? I don't know. And both of you are married. Why? Because you did not discuss finances before you got married. Welcome to course 2 in how to prepare for marriage financially. My name is Neka Eminesimoti and I am your relationship coach. Today we'll be discussing 10 financial questions to ask your intended before getting married to them. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. Number one is, are you in debt? Yes, because if they are in debt after marriage, they will be paying off the debt and need to put financial strain on your marriage. You need to ascertain if they are in debt. You never can tell. There are a lot of people out there who have borrowed money, who are in debt, student loans. They borrowed money to start a business. They borrowed money to pay house rent, to do a lot of stuff. And creditors will be coming to your house to ask. It's not for a young marriage to start off in debt. So you need to find out whether they are in debt and then decide if they should clear off their debts before you get married to them. Number two question you need to ask them is, are they savers or spenders? Savers are people who tend to save more than they spend, and spenders are people who spend more than they save. In fact, spenders may not have savings. So imagine a marriage where there are two spenders, they will not have savings at all, right? So you need to find out the financial habits, the financial pattern of your partner or your intended. Number three is that you need to ask them what is their credit score. Credit score is the ability to borrow money and pay back, especially using credit cards. So if their credit score is 300, is actually very poor, and the highest is 850. So you need to find out, is this person credit worthy? Okay. Then the fourth question you need to ask them is, do they want a prenuptial agreement? Okay, so prenuptial agreement is in case there is a divorce. If there are assets that we've acquired together, how are we going to split it? Will I go with the assets I brought into the marriage, or what are we going to do? In my marriage, we talked about divorce, we talked about prenuptial agreement, and we agreed that on no circumstance will we get a divorce, so we do not need prenuptial agreement. It is still death do us part. So whatever issue that comes up on our way, we will find a way to settle it. Then the fifth question you need to ask them is, do they have assets? Yes, assets are things that put money in your pocket, and liabilities are things that put money out of your pocket. So you need to ask them, do they have assets? Do they have assets that will put money in your pocket and ensure that your family is running properly? Number six question you need to ask is, who pays the bills? Don't assume that the man will pay or that the woman will pay or that the person who is more financially buoyant will pay. You need to agree who pays the bills. Okay, so the woman, is she going to pay the bill? What bills is she going to pay? Okay, so you need to decide on bill payment scheme. Okay, and then number seven is, who manages the money? So if you have a spender, the spender should not be the financial manager of the home. So who manages the finances of the home? Who do you give money to go and pay? Who does all these things so that things will be spelled out well? Then number 8 question you need to ask them, what is your time frame for starting a family? What I mean by that is this: what time are we supposed to start having our children? So if you are financially buoyant, you may decide not to even have children, maybe probably to stay together, enjoy yourself together before you start having children, or you may defer giving birth to children because you need to be more financially stable. Remember, there is no joy in bringing a child into the world that you're unable to take care of them. So just like you're learning how to prepare for marriage financially, that's how you need to also prepare for raising children. Okay, you need to prepare for raising children financially. Number 9 question you need to ask is, are we to combine our finances? Are we to merge our finances? In my marriage, we combine our finances. Okay, so are you deciding to merge your finances, or are you going to, the husband manages his own, the wife manages her own, and then maybe we find a way to sort out ourselves? So these are critical questions you need to ask. And then you also need to ask them, what is their financial background? That's number 10. How did their parents take care of them? Do they have an absentee father, an absentee mother? Were there, financial difficulties that they faced when they were growing up? Because nurture actually plays a very huge role on the man or on the woman you want to marry, so that tomorrow their behaviors they may be given out, you'll be able to pinpoint and trace it to their background. So these are the 10 questions you need to ask your intended before marriage. But I promised you 2 tips, and I'm actually going to give you the 2 tips. Number one tip is they actually have negative financial experiences while growing up. Maybe their parents were in debt, or they were in debt and they were embarrassed. They lost their properties because they were not able to pay. These negative experiences actually will also affect them. Do they have absentee father and absentee mother? So you need to ask them, were there negative financial experiences they had while growing up? And finally, what is an essential expense for you and what is a non-essential expense for you? I'm going to share a story with you. One of the challenges that we encountered when we started putting our monies together as a couple is that I found out that the things that my husband thought is an essential was not what I thought is an essential. So there were personal experiences that he didn't see as essential. He felt that these things are frivolities. So how did we sort it out? So we now decided to map out money. When we pull our resources together, we map out money, personal expenses. You take your own, I take my own. Whatever you feel is essential to you that is not covered in the family planning, financial planning, go and sort it out. You don't have to account for it. Use it to do whatever you want to do. So it was because we encountered this challenge. That's why I'm giving it to you as a bonus tip. Ask them what is an essential to you, what is a non-essential to you, and marry it with what you know. Okay, with what is an essential to you and what is a non-essential to you too. I've come to the end of the video. I've actually handled about 12. I gave you 10 and 2 bonus tips, but there are other 13 questions to ask them. There are actually 25 important questions to ask them. If you want me to treat the remaining 13, I want you to say yes in the comment section. If you have questions as regards what I've taught you, please feel free to ask in the comment section. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share this video so that other singles will see it and learn how to prepare for marriage financially and learn the important questions to ask their intended before they get married. My name is Neka Eminent Timothy, and I'm your ROC. Thank you for joining me today. Look forward to the next video series in this course. We started from what is wealth and 5 stages to wealth creation, and we have done 10 essential financial questions to ask your intended, and we have more to go. See you on the inside. I love you. Bye.